Remember to protect yourselves at all times. Touch gloves now, man. You're boxing at the bell. God bless you both. Go, touch gloves.
Just about touching gloves. This is what we boxing fans live. Wembley, where Cooper nearly stunned Clay when Froch knocked out Groves. Had his biggest win in September. Got to double up that jab early. Dubois got to produce it under pressure, but immediately gets caught.
What a fantastic jab from Usyk on the back foot, but you're right, he needs to bring his feet in. Dubois, he didn't do that nearly enough last time. Needs to be feinting from Usyk. Does the damage down the stretch.
Believe and commit to it.
Didn't throw enough jabs first time round in Poland. Absolutely has to do that, Dubois. But Usyk already beating Dubois to the jab right at the beginning of their fight in Tottenham. He's an absolute master. But that right hand of 21 opponents
takes this thing out of the shot, Usyk. Look at that footwork, just glide off reins and fires back with that beautiful.
But look, every time he throws a jab, he dips the legs. He makes it almost impossible for Dubois to defend against.
That southpaw jab of Usyk, he solves puzzles. He's brilliant, got to be aggressive and commit.
What will happen? He'll start telegraphing the shots and Usyk will read them.
Beautiful there from Usyk. Will tire Dubois very quickly.
Looks tip-top of Usyk the last few rounds against Tyson Fury in December. He's 38, but he's only had 20.
Yeah, the footwork, mesmerising, it really is. Forward, back, and side to side, he'll feint with the feet. Backing him up nicely though into the red corner. Dubois, but he escapes that corner. Look at where he's positioned now, Usyk.
See, when Dubois had him there, he got to aim that right hand to the chest. It's a big attack in the hit, he's going to stop the movement.
Slinging out the right hand, Daniel Dubois, full of confidence, but Usyk back with the left, and that jab to the body to try and slow Dubois down and remind him what did happen in Poland. This is fabulous from Oleksandr Usyk.
And he said he was going to start fast, Usyk, and he did.
Yuri Chushenko, Russ Amber in there with Oleksandr Usyk, and you got the feeling he wants to make a real statement tonight. Don't push the horses, is what he said to Dubois at the press conference. That's a reference to when Usyk got hurt by a horse when he was a young kid. The only time he's ever been knocked out. Brilliant wizard of the ring, a three-time undisputed champion. Dubois is in the form of his life.
Even though he didn't have a lot of success in that first round, it's early in the fight here. Usyk's working hard.
To pick out that jab to the chest, but that right foot position, very, very smart from Usyk. He takes a step on the outside, and that makes it a lot more easier for the southpaw, which he is to find that left hand. Looks very relaxed, doesn't he? Focused.
And intent here, Usyk. Dubois just falling short. Partner like Oleksandr Usyk, you just can't do it.
He's dipped the legs and then just go again. You get him in a situation where it's difficult to get him in.
Good shot. From Kieran Farrell, Dave Dubois is far. Press left counter from Usyk. Action heating up here at Wembley. Beautiful work from the Ukrainian.
And that's the issue though, when Dubois, which we've been calling into.
But Dubois' chin's not an issue. Going down is not about the resistance of the shot.
But when he takes that step, there's always the chance that he can walk onto one from Usyk. He nearly did with that left hand.
Inside the last minute of the second round, Dubois needed a very fast start. That jab can't really get working of Daniel Dubois, and I think that's the problem.
Well, it's the lead hand of Usyk that's stopping him jabbing, because he's just firing over everything at the minute, Usyk, and he's taking that little step to the right, just spinning round that circle.
And it's only subtle movements, but they're so effective, especially against bigger guys. Just takes him out of their rhythm. You know, his mind hasn't wandered yet.
Much stronger at 27 after those wins over. He got one off on Usyk from the southpaw, and Daniel Dubois just wobbling.
Fantastic work, it really is. Walking Dubois onto the shots, the accuracy. Look, there's that step. Just miss it at the end of the replay there, but he's just using that force, the momentum of Dubois in his favour.
European gold medalist, world gold, undisputed cruiserweight champion, and undisputed heavyweight champion in the first since Lennox Lewis last year. The belts got scattered, IBF picked up by Daniel Dubois, lands a right hand again, trying to prise open Usyk. I tell you what, it's really good action. reaction so far.
And it's good that it's positive, but even though he had a bad round there, Dubois, he's come out positive again, and with two good right hands. And even that, just pushing Usyk back, showing that physical presence is not a bad thing for him.
He's so strong, so powerful, Daniel Dubois.
Usyk does his right hand side. Target the head though, and aim for the shoulder, the chest of Usyk. When he spins, see there, that's the perfect shot.
The problem with Daniel, he kept all his shots. He comes forward in straight lines, he's got to slide to the left when he's doubling that jab.
I think he's trying to clip Usyk round the top of the head. Dubois, maybe, targeting that area. We know about the body, that he'll surely work it.
The hard thing with Dubois here is he can't give any shows to Usyk, any signs that he's going to throw a shot, because as soon as he does that, Usyk knows he's the master counter-puncher.
Dubois had him some good shots.
A much better round than the first two for Daniel Dubois. Looked a bit shaken, but he's back focused. Said he has to win between 1 and 6. Good counter from Usyk. Just the accuracy there as Dubois comes in. And now he's trying to back the Brit out.
Still plenty of time in this round. He felt that one, Dubois. Beautiful left hand from Usyk.
But he knows Usyk. Dubois still dangerous. He walks onto a shot, he's in trouble.
I tell you what, it's even better than that first fight. What next from Daniel Dubois?
Taking over, as he always do. Late in the fight, late in the round, he always finishes strong.
Every time he targets the head, majority of the time he's missing, but when he bends them knees and throws them to the body or to the shoulders, he has more success.
And the right hand again.
Such great timing there from Usyk, with that left hand especially. The way he leans to the right and then just lets it go. It's not that fast, but the timing's impeccable.
Certainly better from Dubois than the first 6 minutes there, Gasquet. And our greatest stadium, Wembley, is full. Packed to the rafters. Oleksandr Usyk, Daniel Dubois, round 4 of their rematch for the undisputed heavyweight championship. All the belts on the line: WBC, WBA Super, WBO, IBF.
First minute and a half was enough to win him the round. He's looking okay here, you know, as well, but what I haven't seen from Daniel is a double or a treble jab. He needs to travel, double or treble it to get close.
That's what Dubois got to do, but Usyk not really allowing him.
I just think he needs to commit to it a little bit more. Usyk, you're right, Usyk, he's taking a step back and he's jabbing over the first jab, but just think he needs to commit a little bit more. It's like Daniel does.
Every time he throws a punch, it's all or nothing for him. It hasn't got to be reckless, but it's got to be, like you said, he's being picked off quite comfortable, I think, Usyk in this round. But he's not really committing with that jab, he's half stepping in with it.
Yeah, he's wary about what's coming back in that final one, isn't he? If he wants to treble up the jab, that left hand comes right through the middle, as it does there. Beautiful shot again from Usyk.
The southpaw skills and speed of Oleksandr Usyk at the age of 38 still.
He just sneaks it out.
He's just so relaxed, isn't he? And that allows him to throw shots.
Big gulp of air there, Darren, from Daniel Dubois. He must have expended a lot of energy, and Tony Bellew always talks about that Usyk makes you work extra hard.
When you're mentally tired, that sends shock signals to the body.
Is only superseded with tiredness by taking heavy shots. It's an exhaust. For big fellas like Daniel, it's a real problem.
Usyk just picking his punches, selecting.
Shots.
Dubois was that good, and Dubois just gets one through, and there's a smile from Usyk. No low blow controversy there. Mike Griffin refereed AJ's upset to Andy Ruiz in the Garden a few years ago. Wonder if we've got another one here. Can Dubois pull it off?
But why didn't he throw that shot again? He's safe. Usyk was physically hurt by it.
Exactly that. Throw it again, double it up.
Disguise you with the jab, then let it go. Yeah, but it's as low as the last one in the last fight.
It's sort of exactly the same, wasn't it?
But you know what, Usyk just picked him apart in that round. He didn't do nothing, he didn't do loads to start the round.
Jake Paul hit Jason Statham. So many in tonight at this wonderful setting of Wembley Stadium. Live on the zone, the undisputed heavyweight championship. Dubois finished off Anthony Joshua in September. And the right hand again. He's trying that shot time and time.
The lovely jab, Usyk, and it's the variation of the shot. He just went inside of the stance, the orthodox stance, and fired the shot right through the guard of Dubois. always keeping Dubois thinking.
And it's what you said earlier, Darren, he never loads up the seams, he's always relaxed, so there's not loads of weight on the shot, put away.
Usyk, the crowd are chanting the IQ of the Ukrainian wizard, who's just looking at Dubois' body and then throws it up to the chin. I mean, this guy is an extraordinary sportsman, he really is. And Daniel Dubois trying to force him back on the ropes. Here we go! Dubois walks into one, and he goes down in the 5th round. And there is a minute 34 left, and this the round where his dreams came true against AJ. Will they turn into a nightmare here at Wembley?
Big right hand from Usyk. Oh!
And he's gone! He's out! Daniel Dubois! He's never going to make it! Oleksandr Usyk can be crowned right here, right now! He is undisputed for a 3rd time! Once, twice, thrice! The genius of modern boxing, Oleksandr Usyk, pound for pound king. What a performance, what a statement. Repeat, but even more this time around. He wanted to make it heavier and more evident, and he knocks out Daniel Dubois in 5 at Wembley. Amazing.